The United Nations define water security as the capacity of a population to safeguard sustainable access to adequate quantities of acceptable quality water for sustaining livelihoods, human well-being and socio-economic development, for ensuring protection against waterborne pollution and water-related disaster, and for preserving ecosystem in a climate of peace and political stability. In other words, ensuring that everyone has access to clean water in order to fulfill the basic needs of human life, and ensuring that generation after will as well. Water security is directly linked to climate change, floods, agriculture, rural development, human settlement, food security, global industry, and energy. Water security is needed for every individual not only to live but survive and prosper, and is often categorized as a basic human right because of this.
My name's Brad Mogridge. I'm a Kamilaroi man. I'm a university-trained scientist, environmental science, and also groundwater, which is hydrogeology. What I'm trying to do now is make a difference and make sure that Aboriginal people have a say in water.
I was born on the banks of the Murri River in Arnhem Land, and that's where my ashes will go when I die too, in that same place, so the water's very special.
Water for Aboriginal people is crucial for obviously survival, but identity and part of language and law.
When I got a ceremony with senior elder men, we're talking about water, we talk about the sun, we talk about grass, we talk about all sorts of things. And that senior elder men say, all these things need water.
When you look at water management, Aboriginal people don't have a share. Aboriginal people have to buy water, which was theirs at one point in time, you know.
We don't feel that we really have a say in the allocation of that most precious resource. It is normally a government authority that has the ability to control water, and that really causes us concern.
Brad and other Murri people have lost access to water around their communities. Water becomes the center of politics, specifically in Australia, where it is a very dry continent. Water is in high demand as ownership of water is seen as having political and economic power. To the Murri people, water is something that cannot be owned. Governing and regulating the sea and water in a sustainable way is very difficult, and there are many voices at play. Brad and other Murri people have advocated for Indigenous voices and perspectives to be heard more in the fight for water sustainability.
We have to tell people about those things that are sacred and special and significant to us so that human beings can still coexist. So the water that created us is the water that sustains us and will be there in the future.